Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm going to be doing is reviewing this hair that I got from Tinashe hair on AliExpress for you guys. And this hair was supposed to come in 8 inches. I mean, it kind of did, but there were fewer lengths that were like really long. And yeah, so I had to cut it a little bit. I try my best to show you guys my progress and the process that I was using to achieve this look that I have right here right now. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Hey guys, yeah, so I'm just gonna explain the processes and like how the wig came. I'm sorry, excuse my voice, I'm literally just waking up and I'm so tired. So that's the bag it came in. The company is Tinashe hair, and I'm just like kind of like showing you guys an unboxing of like the whole thing, like how the wig came, what was inside of the bag or the packaging. So that's how the wig comes. It comes with the foam on the inside, and then an extra foam to kind of like, I think the foam was to protect the frontal area or the closure. And I'm just showing you guys the inside of the wig. And yeah, in the bag also there were some wig caps too, and then the elastic band. And this one comes in like the brass strap type of like situation. That makes sense. So now I was bleaching another wig that I had, so I just decided to just lightly bleach the knots on this wig. I didn't do too much because honestly I actually never really bleached the knots on my frontals. I just use a foundational powder to go over it, and it works just fine for me. So I didn't do too much. I think I bleached this for about 10 minutes, so it didn't really make a difference. But then I think it made it just a little browner, which I was very satisfied with. And now I'm just going over and just washing everything. I'm making sure that there are no brassy tones on the frontal or on the closure. And yes, so I'm just gonna wash it, and then I'm gonna use my yes, botanicals olive oil botanical shampoo. And I think this is a clarifying shampoo, and I just really used it to go over this wig. And I'm glad that I did, because in washing this wig I actually realized that this wig was really dirty, because as you guys will see, there was a whole lot of brown water going on, and I promise you it was not from my tap. It was definitely from the wig. So the wig was really dirty. But one thing I advise when you're washing your wigs, just when you're washing it off the bat, once you go over it with warm water, also make sure to rinse a couple of times with cold water. I think with cold water it takes, can you guys see that whole a lot of brown going on? So I had to wash this wig a couple of times. Honestly guys, I really had to, like, I think I washed this wig about 4 times with shampoo, because I could just see how dirty it really was. And then after washing it, I'm gonna go in with conditioner, and this conditioner I believe is from Cream of Nature, and I just go over it. And then I use warm water the first time, and then the second and third time I go over it with cold water. And that actually really helped to clarify the wig and just take away all of the dirt, because I feel like if I just continued washing with warm water, it would have taken a while to make a difference. But using cold water to rinse actually just clarified the wig, and I didn't see the brown water coming off. It was now clear water. So yeah, so conditioner, slightly just comb through the wig just to, like, get out any tangles or anything. This wig is actually like, texture wise it's nice. It doesn't shed so much, and yeah, it was easy to work with, I would say. But as we go on, I'll just give you guys some more details. This wig was supposed to be 8 inches, like I had said in my intro, and it did come a little longer, which I had to cut. And then in the process of styling, I had to cut a little bit more, which I kind of showed you guys. So I kind of feel like this came in at a 10-inch instead of 8 inches, but that's besides the point. And this is also a 180 density, and I don't feel like they gave me 180 density, because to me, coming from where I'm coming from, this wig was not as full as I would like. This wig was just a little bit too scanty for me, but thankfully I was able to work with it. It was nothing too bad. It's a pretty wig. and it's very affordable. And I feel like this is something that if you're just starting off with hair or like with wigs, you should have in your collection. It's very easy to manage, and it wasn't anything too crazy. And with this wig, I don't, if you're new to wigs, I don't think you would need baby hairs. But right now what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and I'm cutting out the ears, because obviously the wig is kind of like bigger than my head shape and my hairline. So I had to cut out some lace just so it would match my hairline properly, and I'm able to, like, you know, like install it in a way that it looks realistic, if that makes sense. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with my got to be glue, the yellow one. I actually used to hate this glue, if you guys remember from my previous videos, but I decided to give it another try, and it actually does work. And I would say that if you use this properly, this should last you about 2 to 3 days, because as of right now I still have my wig on, and this is my third day and the wig is still on. There's no, I can still feel it still strong on my head. And yes, I'm gonna go in with my Glam Force got to be spray, not the yellow one. The yellow one is equally as good, but I've become so obsessed with the Glam Force gel and hairspray. But I didn't use the gel today, I only used the hairspray, but I usually would use the gel, but I was trying to try out the yellow one today. So yeah, now I'm just gonna place the wig on my head. I'm trying to place it right on the spot where I had put the got to be gel. And now I'm just gonna go in with some mousse, and this mousse is from Lotta Body, and it's actually a pretty good mousse. I actually like it. I use it on myself as well as my clients when I do braids. And yeah, now I'm just gonna look for a certain material scarf. This is actually a belt from one of my trousers, but I mean it works because I think I don't have those pants anymore. I think they're too small for me now. So yeah, I'm just gonna use that to like just lay down the hair. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my lace. And this part I'll try to explain as detailed as I can. I'll try to be as detailed as I can. In this part of the video, cutting the lace, when I was done cutting the lace the first time, I realized that something was off with my hairline. Like, it didn't look even. It was like one part was pushing forward and the other part was like still in the back. So what I did was, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's not even to me and I can tell. So I went in and I started to cut some more of the lace, because naturally my hairline is kind of like in a friction formation. Like, I have natural friction, like how guys have friction, I have that. So I have more hair on my sides than in the front or in the middle, if that makes sense. So I wanted to make sure that even in wearing this wig, everything looked put together and I wasn't trying to fake a hairline that wasn't mine. I still wanted to look like my hairline. So I went and I cut some more of the lace off, because yeah, we needed this to look realistic. And yeah, now that I'm satisfied, I mean, I'm just gonna cut a few more pieces just so the lace isn't looking funny. And then now that I'm satisfied with the hairline, I can go ahead and continue with the rest of the process. So what I'm gonna do after I finish cutting off all of the lace is, I think I tried to do some baby hairs, but because I was obviously, I had decided to rock this hair in a side part, I didn't feel like I needed too many baby hairs. I only needed baby hair on the side that people were going to be able to see. So it was kind of like almost a deep side part. So I only had baby hairs just on that side. And honestly, guys, you don't even need baby hairs with this wig. I promise you, if you're not a baby hair person, you can just rock this wig and just make sure that you tighten the elastic band, and it will kind of be like a glueless wig. This wig works with or without glue, with or without got to be, with or without any form of adhesive, if that makes sense. Yeah, so but like, I knew that I was going out and I was going to be in a place where I just needed my wig to be secure. So that's why I went ahead and I used the got to be. But honestly, you don't need it if you don't want it, and if you know they're just going to be wearing for a few hours. And yes, so that's my baby hair on that side. And I also tried to make sure that with the swoop on my side. I wanted it to like just, you know, like come up a little bit. Yeah, so that's why I'm pressing on and like kind of like raising up the I'm trying to explain this to the best of my ability, but I feel like at the end you guys will see. And now I'm still cutting a few longer lengths just so everything just looks uniformed and everything just looks put together and in place. And when I'm done, sorry, I think I'm coming down with something, but yeah, so I'm just gonna just continue styling. I think at this point I was pretty much done. I just wanted to make the part more precise while still lifting up the hair just so it's like a hoop. I hope I'm making sense to you guys, but like, yeah, I feel like at the end when you guys see the finished product you would understand what I mean. But this wig is very affordable. I feel like for the price, definitely go ahead and get it. But if you're like me and you don't like your hair, because this was not as full as I wanted, to be honest. I like my hair a little bigger than this, but it wasn't as big as I wanted. But it's fine because it's a really short hairstyle, so you don't need it to be too big. So I can definitely work with this, but it wouldn't really be my style. But I love the end result. So beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.